Hey, hi guys. This is Edmond here. Early last week, something struck me. I was like, wait. For most of the users of DevLess and including myself, actually, what normally happens, I realize we keep creating the same pages over and over and writing the same code again. Yes, of course. With DevLess, we've been trying to cut down on how much code you have to rewrite, especially when it's going to be error prone because you're writing the same thing again, and it's not nice. It's wastes your development time as well. So we were like, wait, so are these common pages we have in our applications that we normally create? Why not have these things together and offer a starter pack to our users? So yeah, we came up with the DevLess starter pack, which makes bootstrapping your app getting started very easy. And you can find this at on our GitHub page, our official GitHub page, which is github.com/devless team. So you'd find it pinned right within our repo here, the web starter pack. So you can go ahead and either clone it if you are good with Git, or you could just download the zip. Now, once you have this downloaded, the next step you would have to take is to run this within a server. So if you're on Windows, you want to try something like WAMP, or if you are familiar with PHP, you can use the PHP inbuilt server, or whichever server you can find, you can use this. You can run the starter pack with it. For Linux and Mac users, chances are you have Python installed, so you could use the inbuilt Python server, which you can run with the Python simple HTTP server command. Or if you are familiar with PHP, you could use the PHP inbuilt server. So which you can have access to by typing PHP S localhost, and then you pick whichever port you want. Right? Let's say 770. Okay, so it looks like my port is being used. I'm already using this unknown port. Oh, localhost here, sorry. Okay, so and then you have this running. But let's just go with the default Python server for this tutorial. Good. So once you have your server running, you can visit the port on which you're running it. In my case, I'm running it on port 8000. So here you see this a simple basic page, nothing fancy, and it has some of the common pages you would have in your app, and this includes signing up and signing in using DevLess, profile pages, CRUD actions, and then maybe you throw in a little contact page within your app. Good. So let's see how to use these, how these pages are put together, how to use them, how to edit them if you need to. Actually, you need to edit them because I don't think you want to ship out your application looking like this. All right. So which one do we start first? I think the easiest would be signing in and signing up. So let's go ahead and then check those out. So let's say if you want to, let's view the HTML or the page, the actual page for this. So here, this is the file structure for the service pack. In auth, I should find the page responsible for this, right? So here, I see the HTML for the sign up, and then okay, and then I see one for the sign in. So actually, with the sign in, a couple of fields have been commented out, which this field is in this case, the username and then the phone number. So what's happening here is, as a user, you can log in with your phone number or your username or your email. In this example, email has been chosen by default. As for signing up, you can provide, these are the possible details you can take from your users and then sign them up, right? So this page is fully activated except for one part. So this is the default connection script that we've added down here. So once you set up your DevLess instance, to set up your DevLess instance, go through the installation process. Once you've done that, and you have your app set up, it should look something like this. Okay, without the services here. So once you have this set up, you click on Connect App, and then you can copy these connection details. Replace this one with that, and then now your page to be fully activated. So for example, let me go ahead and then create a new user. So Newman, and then it's gonna be newman@gmail.com or whatever. I pick his phone number 5555555, and then his first name Von, my new or something, and then we choose a password. Now before I submit this, I would like to show you something. So what happens is the action you provide within the form for sign up or even sign in, these actions are actually, the page is not posted to those actions. It's rather, in case the sign up was successful, which page do you want this user to land on? That's what you provide in the action column, and that's where your user is going to end up at. So go ahead and then sign up this new user. Once the sign up is successful, exactly. So now I have my profile page here. So it redirects me into the profile page, and I see my profile has been populated. As a matter of fact, I think I left out something which should definitely be in the package. It should be part of the starter kit, and that's logout. So to add a logout button is very simple. All you do is add a button with a class dv logout, and this will log out the user automatically. Log out. Yeah. So now that I have my logout button, oh, actually, you can add an action to a logout button. So maybe once the user is logged out, where I want to be is at auth. Great. So now I come back here, refresh, and as you see my logout button, it's not styled. Let me just add styling real quick. That's our default bootstrap styling. Oh yeah, so another thing is bootstrap has been included into this page. So in case you don't want bootstrap, you want to use foundation or whichever CSS framework you prefer, you could just drop that in, or even take out bootstrap, whatever you want to do. Really, you can do it with this page. And then let's add one more thing. Right. Save this, get back, refresh. Yeah. Okay. It's not looking good, but yep, I'll make sure I make this logout button available before this startup pack goes out there. So once I log out, exactly, now I expect to be here. Now see what happens if I go to the profile page. So now if I quickly move to the profile page, voila, it tells me I'm not authenticated. I should try login before it can populate my profile. Now that we're on the profile page, let's walk through the profile page real quick. Yep, so over here, all I have to do is provide the update profile, and then it's going to auto-populate this form with my profile. It's really that simple. Also, you notice here, I have dv notify success, dv notify fail. These things are messages that will show depending on the action that happens on the form. You may have also seen dv notify without the failed and then success. This dumps the message as it comes from the DevLess backend. Okay, so what's the next one we should tackle? I think we should go to contact. So normally in your web page you are creating, you want your users to contact you, so you want to take their contact detail and all of that. Well, we've made that available within the starter kit. So here it's the page for that, and then you see here it's saying add one to contact as service, the contacts table. So what will happen is this form will be submitted to DevLess and saved in the table, contacts table within the contact as. But let's try this and see what happens. Let's say a new user element is trying to reach out, right? And then my message is my message. And then I'll go ahead and then try and contact. Bam! So now you see here, oh, okay, it looks like I already created this service. All right, when I was preparing the starter pack, I prepared this service. So let me quickly delete this. All right, so there. Let me delete the contact as service, and then try again. All right, so now it's telling me the service does not exist or it's misspelled, and then this is the default message that comes from DevLess. So I'm getting that from the notify here. And then the custom messages here, you see, is from the failed statement here. And if it were successful, this is what should show up. So normally when my app goes live, what I'll do is I'll take this one out, and preferably most people would also take it out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go create the service and then the table that would make this page fully activated. So let's do that real quick. So it's the contact as service. And then it's what was it? The contact table, I think. Yeah, contact table. Let me be sure. So that's the contacts table. It's with an X. And then I'll go ahead and then add my fields. So let's see which fields we need. We need a field to hold the name, the email, and the message. Clean and simple. All right. So I add the name. That should be text, of course. Okay. What's happening? Let me close this. Open this. All right. So I want to take the name and the the email, and I should select type email so that DevLess will automatically apply validation. So if a user enters something that's not an email, it will be stopped. So here, message should be text area. We don't know how much text people want to push to us, so like go ahead and create this table. Yeah, so if everything is okay, my service is contacts table, I have the fields, then now my contact us form should work. So I'll go ahead and then submit. There you see from the default DevLess message saying it's been added, data has been added to the DevLess table successfully, and this one showing here because this one just worked. Okay, so this one still shows because it's from the earlier error. Like this is the error we got earlier. So if I refresh the page, try it again, I shouldn't see this. Okay, so now let's check to see if our data actually landed into our database. So to do this, you just head to the data table, select the contact as service, and then the contacts table. Voila! So here we go. You see the contact has worked pretty well. All right, so the next one, hopefully the last, it's CRUD example. Okay, so this one explains how it shows how you can have series of data, you can update, delete them, and how simple all this process is. So to do this, I'll enter into the products folder, and then you see here, so this renders the this is for a single product. So this products, that's actually where we should be. This is for a single product, sorry. So you see here products, so we have a table getting all the data from the inventory, product service, and then it brings out the products, and then this is a form for adding products. So I have fields, name, quantity, price, image. And for update is actually a clone of the add table. The only thing that changes is this keyword updates. Add is changed to updates, and then 1, 2 is also changed to 1-off. That's all. So to get this page working, of course I'll have to copy the connection details from my DevLess instance here, and then insert it right here. Well, I already have mine set up, so now I need to quickly create my inventory service and then add the products table. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's create products. I think I have the products table and the inventory table. Let me be sure about that. Yep, there. So let's delete this and then create it all from scratch. Alright, so let's add a new service. It's gonna be labeled inventory, and then now we need a products table. Products table. So now our product is going to have the fields name, which should be text, price, which should be decimals, quantity, which should be integer, and then lastly image. Now image. Okay, so image should be of field type. It in this case we select base64, and this is the reason. By default, if you use the input field type file, DevLess tries to convert it to base64 and then store it in your database. Of course, in a production app, you wouldn't want be storing images as base64 and all of that. So in other tutorial, I'll show you how to upload your image to either an S3 bucket or a Cloudinary to the Cloudinary image store. But for this demo, I think base64 this setup it's okay. Just to explain the concept and how things work. But note, by default, once you make a field input type file, and then you make the service of field type base64, DevLess will just store whatever data is coming in as base64, changes it and store it as base64. Alright, so I think this should be okay. We'll go ahead and then create the table. If everything is alright, now we should be able to add products. So I'll go ahead and then add a new products, product 1, quantity 3, product price 56, and then we upload our image here. I don't really have a product image, so I'll go ahead and then just add some image. Alright, so it says the file image cannot be set to, oh yeah, it's base 64. Okay, so there's an issue with the base 64 field. Okay, so you know what we'll do, because the images we'll be uploading now are very much small. I'll delete this field and actually make it a text area. It should be enough to hold this value. So image, and then make it a text area. Let's see how this plays out now. Bingo! Now our product is in. Refresh this page, and oh yeah, a new product has been added. So real quick, let's see how do we update the product. So you can click on the update button. Now let's see how this update button is implemented here. So to add an update button is really simple. Once you prepare the update form down here, right, which is actually a clone of the add new products form, all you have to do is add a button and then add the class dv update. So now what happens is once you click on the update product button, it pre-populates this form, and then now you can edit the field as you want to. So meaning for this particular one, I would like to just change the image. Let's look for another image. Maybe I should use my personal. No, it's all right. Let's not make a big deal out of this. So I'll go ahead and then update. And there you see my update has been applied. So let's go ahead and add one more product. Then I'll show you how the delete function, delete works. Another one, and then 8, and then product price 12. And now choose a file. Oh come on, this image drama again. Okay, let's just use db image here. Add the product. Bingo. Refresh this. Now we have, oh, what happened? Did I press this thing twice? Okay, so it's even better. So now I can go ahead and then delete one of these. Perfect. Now I have this. I now have 2 records in here. So let me show you how the delete button works. So for delete, you don't have to do anything extra. Just create a button and then add dv delete to it, and that's all. You have delete implemented. Also, interestingly, now if you look through this table, you notice here these are a links and a link to another page. Before we go to the page, let me show you what's happening here. So I created an a tag, gave it a class vid, variable id that is, and then href, I'm directing it to a page, but now I'm passing in the product id and then equaling it to var id. Now if I highlight on this and then you look left side to my browser, you see this has been, okay, let me actually copy the link and then paste it into a tab and then see how it looks. So you see it's giving me the URL, but now the var ID has been converted to 3. This var ID here has been converted to the product's ID, and this is really good if I want to render details about this particular product on another page. So here if I click on another the other product, you see it brings it to another page, and then the product ID is pulled in to render this. Let me show you how it's rendered on the single products page here. So now on the singles product page, you see I'm doing a dv query here. I'm being like where the ID is to go to the product ID, and this product ID is what it's getting from up here. So it's getting the ID where the product ID is product ID, where the ID is to go to the product ID. It's getting the inventory product, and then it renders it out here. So this allows me to link multiple pages and then move data from one page to the other. So I think we've covered we've covered everything here. So yeah, this is the starter pack. This makes it really easy for you to get started building your web apps. I'm hoping we would have time and then resources to be able to put out the Android starter pack as well. Hopefully this tutorial has been very helpful and enlightening. I'll be covering subsequent tutorials and open to answering questions. You can join our Slack channel at slack.devless.io and then shoot your questions there. We'll try as much to answer them, and there are people out there to support you. Thank you. That's it.